Hey everybody, Alex Kozora, SteelersDepot.com, back to do another video. We got a lot of videos this week, had some extra time. Real quick, my goal for, I guess, on a weekly basis is basically to have our analysis right after the Steelers game each week, a video early in the week, and then probably a video around this time each week on Friday or Saturday. So just a heads up there, we may do some more videos in a week if I have some extra free time, but that's going to be the general schedule. So video here for your Friday/Saturday, depending on when you're watching this. We'll look at two plays from Devin Bush today. I think he's having a really strong rookie season overall. I think they're being smart with his snap count, and that's one reason why you're seeing him play less than, say, a Mark Barron, and that may cause some frustration between myself and Steeler fans. But there is still some work to do for Devin Bush. Two plays, like I said, from Sunday's game with this run defense and just being sound in your run fits, especially this Sunday against a Cardinals team that's going to throw a lot of options at you. They're a varied run scheme with a quarterback threat and Kyler Murray, and you got to be able to stay at home and be able to secure your run fit and play team run defense. So first play here, the two plays we're looking at are examples of the same issue, but him overrunning his gap. And on this play, it's a 9-yard run by Nick Chubb. The way this thing looks like it's supposed to be, the run fits for this play is basically Hargrave in the A gap, Barron in the B gap, Watt the C gap / the force edge defender. Over here you have, who is that, Tyson Alulu in the B gap. Dupree as the edge, backside contained player, and then Bush is responsible for the A gap here against a split back look with Hunt and Nick Chubb. So on the snap here, everyone secures it well. Hargrave in the A gap, Barron's got the B gap force play as the run's going to Chubb to the defense's left, the offense's right, and Bush has the A gap here. So this is where his run fit has to be. Unfortunately, he overruns it a little bit, sees the action here by Chubb trying to he's guessing is what he's doing and thinks this run's going to bounce to the outside, so he gets out of his gap. He's now in Hargrave's gap essentially, and then overruns it a little bit more, and that creates a big cutback lane right here for Nick Chubb. Now Bush is able to get square and make the tackle, which is the small positive on this play, but that's not until it's a 9-yard run. So Bush has to be able to stay at home, secure his gap to his job, and if he does that, he won't allow the cutback, and Chubb does not have a 9-yard gain, and doesn't really have anywhere to go. So one last look at it, again, step by step. He's got his gap. Got to be able to stay at home. I know based on Chubb's shoulders here, looks like he might be trying to get a perimeter run, which is the intention of the play. But whenever Chubb cuts back, he's now got the A gap here wide open where Bush needed to be, and it's a 9-yard run. Same issue happened just a couple plays later in the same drive, or a similar issue, I should say. This one's a little less easy to kind of be able to scheme up in terms of the run fits on this one, but it's Bush over pursuing. And what happens here, he's following the pulling action of the receiver here, Jarvis Landry, like a split zone look, which I understand. That's what you're keying, and that's fine. But again, he's overrunning it a bit too much. He's not getting square to the line of scrimmage. He's losing vision on the ball carrier. So he's keying Landry coming across, which again is fine, but he's got to play inside out. You want to play inside out as a defender to not allow that cutback, and then be able to attack it outside if the running back does take it to the perimeter. But Bush, he's not getting square. His eyes actually were really taken off the ball there. And the cutback here by, I believe, that's Chubb or Hunt. I think it's Hunt. It doesn't matter. Actually, that might be Nick Chubb. But again, the point is, you're not playing inside out. You're allowing this cutback lane. You're not doing your job. You're not securing your run fit. And you're just not being disciplined enough as a run defender. I think overall, again, Bush has had a nice rookie year. Obviously provided a lot of splash. The ceiling is super high for him, but you want to see him play with a little bit more technique and consistency in his run fits on a down-to-down basis. Basically, the idea is just do your job. I mentioned this on the podcast. If you listen to the Terrible Podcast on Steelers Depot earlier this week, is, this defense is so talented. There are so many good players in this team, starters in depth. Just do your job, and someone's going to make a play. Either the ball's going to come to you, and you're going to make a play because you're Devin Bush, you're highly talented, you're a first-round pick, or back's going to go somewhere else, and someone else is going to make a play. Look at this one. You got Hargrave, Hayward, Watt, Nelson, Fitzpatrick, Dupree, Alulu, Vince. I mean, you got a lot of talent there. You're going to trust any of those guys to make a play if it comes to them. So just do your job, and if the guy next to you is going to do his job too, which you will, then you're going to make a play. You don't have to do it all. It's not like you're the sole playmaker and the top talent by, far and away on the team. You don't have to do it all. You got a great supporting cast, and that's got to be the message for Devin Bush. You just do your job, secure your run fit, and either you're going to make the play with your run fit, or your teammate next to you is going to make the play too. So that's the coaching point for Devin Bush. Again, a strong rookie year overall, but you want to see him play a little bit more consistently, especially late in the season, where he's to get worn down, tired, physically, mentally. That'll be key for Devin Bush going forward. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, whether you're watching on YouTube, following me on Twitter at Alex_Kozora, or following the site, SteelersDepot.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.